So I I get done today with my fifth round of playing with my aspirator and my acapella, which are two implements that the hospital told me I needed to take home and use daily, multiple times. People that get pneumonia or asthma should be familiar with those pieces. And it's the afternoon, and so I called my doctor because I said, we got an appointment next week. I just want to make sure you realize that I'm feeling good enough to where we're going back to work. Unless you find that I'm hemorrhaging something or there's a serious critical problem, I'm going back to work. You're going to sign the tickets for that. And they said, yeah, we can do that. Okay. Which is the first time I've ever really strong-armed somebody over the phone in the medical field. I don't have a lot of medical problems. I don't have medical issues. COVID was a first for me. At my current job, I've just got to say that I only took time off during the freeze of this year. And I got done with that, and they said we need to talk to you about your labs. Said, okay. They're like, we're not going to be able to clear you unless you do that. So we'll do it tomorrow. You can do it tomorrow? Yeah. Our only availability is 6 a.m. I'll be there. So anyway, today we're day drinking. This is Yingling. And we're going to look at what I opened up on my Steam account. When I opened my Steam account today, I see a kind of cool game. No, I didn't. I saw a piece of shit. But I have to tell you about it because nobody's looked at this yet. And I just want people to be aware that you should save your money. This looks like the same pile of shit that Star Trek Pucard, and I know I honor Doomcock when I Pucard, but it looks like Discovery Picardism is going on with this. And I don't talk about those things because I don't talk about things that are going to get me in a bad mood. But I gotta point this out. It looks like the Gen Con blue-haired land whale team has put together a trailer that I don't want to. Okay, so graphically it looks nice. Okay, fuck. Let's just scroll over here. They don't have any system requirements for it yet, though. It's TBD. Going to be released in December. We got 3 months before release date, motherfuckers. All right, let's look at this fucking cancer. And every time that I feel this game, the trailer sucks because it's written with modern sensibilities, I'm going to have a drink. Also, I checked ignore.
This is Chorus. Experience fast-paced space combat across mind-bending astral planes in an epic story to overthrow the biggest threat the galaxy has seen. You play as Nara, the former right hand of the Great Prophet and commander of otherworldly power amongst the Circle, whose rule over the galaxy was an iron fist. After the destruction of Anika Prime and crippled by guilt, Nara abandoned the evil cause, worrying everything dear to her. When the Circle returns, there is nowhere left to hide. It is time to face the demons of the past. But you won't be able to do this alone. Every pilot needs a ship.
I will fight beside you.
Hold on here. Is it sharing? Hey, T-shirt historian, is it sharing the game trailer? I had to pause it because I don't know if I'm sharing it here. When I view it on my phone, I'm just getting a video of myself. Hold on. Ah, there we go. A la verga. Okay. I gotta go back. All right. And I was drinking every time this sucked.
Biggest threat the galaxy has seen.
Fuck it.
It
starts with you.
The former right hand.
It starts with you. It starts with you. You play an unattractive woman who should be a man. This looks like shit from a narrative standpoint so far. Because you start off as a bad guy. And then you decide to miraculously change sides. Instead of embracing the asshole or twat that you are, instead,
and commander of otherworldly power amongst the Circle, whose rule over the galaxy was an iron fist. After the destruction of Anika Prime and crippled by guilt, Nara abandoned the...
Crippled by guilt! I'm pretty certain. How many shitty... Narrative... How many shitty narrative tropes can we cram into 3 minutes?
Worrying everything dear to her. When the Circle returns,
Sorry.
there's nowhere left to hide. It is time to face the demons of the past. But you won't be able to do this alone. Every pilot needs a ship.
Okay. The way it's going so far, it's like we got rid of Picard, and now you have the beautiful girl. Beautiful if you are a simping B-list beta piece of shit that doesn't wake up with a heart on every day, nor have you ever had the joy of masturbating to Farrah fucking Fawcett.
I will fight beside you.
Forsaken is a sentient ship and Nara's oldest ally. The two share a deep bond, and together we're an unstoppable force. Now, Nara must reclaim her lost powers, be one with Forsaken, and defeat the evil tyranny of the Circle, before the galaxy is lost forever. With every battle, your power will grow, unifying you both as the ultimate force in the galaxy. It's up to you how you light the fire of revolution. Each star system is yours to explore as you see fit. Plot a course and journey across the deepest reaches of space.
This, man, I would rate this a D so far. The technology in the game looks good. But I'm absolutely put off by the narrator. Not because she's a woman. She actually could do really good with a good script. The script is the weakest shit I've heard. And the fact they gave it to a woman who sounds like she had a gender studies degree, she's pretty breathless about this shit. She sounds like she's got a fucking moist pussy talking about this shit. And I, for the life of me, can't think of a a proud dick-enabled man that would buy this. This is going to be one of the lowest selling games on Steam.
Embark on high-risk, high-reward missions and gain allies in your fight. There are people out there who need help, need to combat the Circle, and most of all, need Nara to lead them in the ultimate fight for freedom.
The fight for freedom! Why not just say the fight for 15? Because that's what it sounds like. I swear, I've heard you at a rally before.
Nara's story will lead you to discover mysterious temples, ancient relics of the interdimensional beings known as the Faceless, masters of immense reality-bending power, the same power that makes Nara unstoppable in combat.
She's the only one! She's the key to everything!
The rites. Inside each temple is a labyrinth of mind-bending mazes that hide horrifying trans-dimensional danger that you...
I'm sure that she had to retake that 6 or 7 times when it said trans, because she was going to say something else. Her mouth memory wanted to say something else. Transdimensional was not it.
You will need to conquer to reclaim Nara's power. Prepare for each battle by customizing your weapons. At space stations, you'll be able to upgrade, interchange, and customize your arsenal. Ready?
This is where the game really starts to look cool. When it talks about the narration and how she's the only one and how she's special, I'm uninterested. And mainly for the reason that Joss Whedon did it better in the 90s. I'm really turned off. Not going to buy this. This is a miss. This is a bigger foul ball than what I want to see at the playoffs.
For any battle. Feel every movement in combat with kinetic, tactical, and breathtaking gameplay, where every decision made could mean victory or destruction. The right of the senses, the hunt and the storm. Chain these abilities together with Forsaken's attacks and unleash your true...
So she's got the Force. She goes to a temple to learn how to use the Force from a cockpit.
Power on your enemies.
Michael Bay needs to get another $5 from these people. They owe him money.
Chorus is an awe-inspiring space shooter that will immerse you in an epic battle across the galaxy in quest for freedom and redemption. It's time to unite the galaxy, ignite the fire of rebellion, and together rise as one. It's time to unite the galaxy.
Space Dragons! I'm sorry.
Ignite the fire of rebellion, and together...
I'm thinking that Jeff Goldblum must go faster, must go faster, must go faster.
Together, rise as one.
Pile of narrative wank. God damn it. And you're late. It's past March 12th. The fuck? They had problems. They set it back to December. But this game doesn't interest me. And I don't know if it interests you. They can't even use a proper font for chorus. It looks like shit. If it was just a woman looking to atone for her misdeeds before, they just gone with that narrative and they didn't shove the she's the best, she's the only one. If they said it's up to you to discover how good you can be, that would be different, because that puts the merits within the player's hands from a narrative standpoint. You can either suck or you can be great. But this game here looks like absolute shit. And worse yet, I think it's going to have handicap controls to where it, no matter if you suck or not, you're never going to see a game over screen until it's the end credits and you've won, because that's everything I've got from this so far. You can never be beat. You are the best. This is just more bullshit that Rey fucking Skywalker deserves to know the Force and she gets no training. That's what this fucking reminds me of. The only difference is in this here, insert female name gets to go to a temple and learn her special powers. Wanky fucking do. So, I'm just sorry that you guys are being subject to this like I am, but I don't want you to think that this is something that we've got to buy. This isn't a buy. This is not Star Fox. This is not, and even if an American made Star Fox now, it would be Star Cuck. That's what it would be. It would be Cuck Star Fox. Why would we want to play that? Why would we want to get involved with that? What fun is there when you get ready to blow up the final fucking boss and all of a sudden the game pauses and in flies your little female co-pilot friend and your little wingman girl and she blows it up for you? Because that's what would fucking happen if you let fucking Paramount or whoever's in charge of Star Trek nowadays doing god-awful fucking narratives. And that's what I have a problem with Chorus. Chorus looks like it could be a technical fucking powerhouse. And most space flight sims that are set third person behind the ship to where you're parked, your viewpoint is back here, your pretty ship is up here, and most of the time they're really pretty. That looked really, really pretty. But that doesn't that's in no way, shape, or form a sign of forgiveness from me for the miserable fucking narrative that we saw. And I'm just, when I see things like this, I got to point them out and be like, cancer! Look out, it's cancer! Don't step in it! It's worse than dog shit! Because that's exactly what it is. I don't want you guys to have to check that out. I don't want you to buy it. So I'm hoping that those of you that think like I do, you click ignore because it doesn't interest you. That'll be the only time I discuss that. We are almost 20 minutes into this. T-shirt historian and others that popped up in the chat. Hey, I appreciate you being here. I'm going to get out. I've got to start my fast now because I've got to do blood work in the morning. So we day drank, that's why. And I ran out of beer too fast. Otherwise, I would have been drinking the whole trailer. Sorry that I didn't show you the whole trailer when I was drinking, but I was drinking and you saw it, but it was pretty horrible. And I wouldn't recommend. We are a nation. America is a nation of ballsy MFs. By definition. We dissent. We went and made our own place. There were people already there. We kind of gave them a deal for living and having their own land. There was a lot of bloodshed involved. Oops. Our old landlords came over. We fought them a couple times. One time didn't go so well for us, and they invaded and burned our capital down. But America, for the most part, when you look at the history, is pretty ballsy, the country. And most people today have the potential of greatness. Everybody can go out, and you all start with the same ability to where if you choose to be a creator, if you choose to have your own business, if you choose to do things differently than anybody else, it's all on you. The onus is on you. You have to plan properly. You have to develop properly. And you should be smart enough to be able to ask for help when you feel like you're in over your head. When you feel like you're getting to a point where you need help. Most of us Don't do that. But I'm going to say for the people that are involved with Fandom Menace or Rogue Entertainment or the ballsy people that are creators, you guys that want to be in video game design or stories or games, don't fall into the modern trap. Be a traditionalist. Write things that are fun to read. Make games that are fun to play. You don't have to have, if you want to be an activist towards anything, be an activist for people having fun. Be an activist for people enjoying themselves and for them to have an actual reason to gleefully hand over money to you because of the goods or service that you can provide. That's what you can do. Telling people, mandating people do things probably will not get on their better side. It will probably cause an opposite reaction. So remember that. But learn how to do things well and do it well enough to where people will, whatever you create, people don't mind forking over that money. People will happily do that. Just show you here what I've been working on. Yeah, your ass. Get out. Get out. Right now, everybody I know for a decent level of closure, most of my friends are gamers, okay? We tabletop game or we go online, we do it. But I've been doing my own thing and starting to write this new edition of the game that pretty much it's all about you got to pay. You get a certain amount of character points at the start of the game, and you buy your race. Gnomes cost 8 points. Half elves cost 10. Half orcs cost 11. Halflings cost 11. And then you have different amounts of cost to buy your class. And once you do that, you have leftover character points that you use to buy other things. But the entire point of the game is that the theme of it is that no matter what you do, nothing good comes for free. Nothing good comes for free. And the reason why is that the things that are supposedly for free cost you more in the end. Just remember that. And if you don't have enough money or enough character points to buy the things you want, if you should roll up on your quirks and flaws table, like something like abstinent, you get 10 points bonus. If you roll up an albino character, get an extra 5 points. Major flaws like bad luck is 9 points. Death wish is 18 points. Immunity to monster, immunity to class. Little faith, that's a 12-pointer for clerics and paladins. Just, the things that can go wrong will go wrong. But you have all of these hindrances or flaws that give you extra character points. And I'm not done with it yet. I just now got into the clerics. No, go away. Just now got into the cleric characters, but started writing up the barbarian. We brought back ability requirements, just like first edition D&D. You got class skills like Pathfinder. A combat system just like Hackmaster 5th edition. Rage powers. It's basically Pathfinder and Hackmaster had a baby, and Rollmaster character creation. So I thought I'd show that with you because to me this is kind of important. I think everybody, if you've got the gumption to do something, if you have an idea, don't sit on it. Don't let it fester. You want to do something and you want to learn how to do things well. So I will be putting this through a few editors before I finish this up. Hey, Parrothead, how you doing? I want you guys to be great at stuff. And there are some people out there that they need encouragement, because some people are scared of achievement. Some people are scared of success. But that's what I'm working on. And eventually, it'll be available on DriveThruRPG for free. I have a tip jar out there. If you like what I do, you can find it. It'll take money. It's what it does. And right now I've created nothing, so I expect nothing. I don't want it. I do, but I don't. I know that sounds weird. I am going to start doing miniatures commissions. And if you guys think that I'm good enough to do the miniatures that you want done, contact me. Contact me, because I feel very confident with that ability. Anyway, that's the end of today's game trailer review, and I'll probably be on later on tonight. I thank you and everybody else that watches this video. Without you, I'm shouting at the walls for no reason. Well, no, not for no reason. My neighbor shouts at walls, and he doesn't stream. Anyway, you guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow bright and early.